Car's nice and warmed up. Hey guys, it's Glenn from Glenn'sCarCollection.com, and today we're doing a video of my 2004 Honda S2000. It's a AP2, so we got the 17-inch wheels. This car is 100% stock except for a clear bra in the front. So look at my cool S2000 keychain. Did you see that? I got that offline. One of my friends recommended it. So it's got all 10 VIN tags. We did a video on my red car with 10 VIN tags. You have the trunk here. I always keep air compressor for battery. There's a new battery in this, and obviously a tire gauge. You would also have your boot cover here, which I keep in my garage because I never use the boot cover. The spare tire is here, and I believe you got to put the spare tire, it's a smaller one, so you can move like the front tire to the back. I forgot to do that. So here's the VIN tag obviously on the bumper and a VIN tag on the trunk. I always wanted a yellow one, and it's very rare. This yellow pearl is just amazing. It's metallic. You see the other VIN tags there. We go on that on another video. The engine is completely stock on this one, which is really rare. The engine release is here. I have a K&N filter, that's it. That's the only difference, but a stock air box. We put the new battery. You saw my video on that. You see the valve covers, everything is stock and immaculate. This car has 33,000 miles. I think I bought it with 31,000 miles. And there's a manual prop rod here, and that's how you would keep it up, put it together. You see all the VIN tags here under the hood, on the front bumper, and on the fenders, which are here and actually here and there, okay? We did another video on that, so we don't have to go over that now. You close it. I have a clear bra on it. It came with an old clear bra. My friend Joe was able to take it off and put a new one on. Now to start it, this is the first car I remember with a engine start button. So I'm gonna put my seatbelt on first so it doesn't chime. You have your cruise control, you have your defroster. All the controls are centered to the driver. Press this and you have your radio. It doesn't sound good, but it actually looks good. And here we go. You can actually even change audio control, channel, mute, volume on the side here, which I always forget about actually, but I don't usually listen to the radio. So we're gonna put it in neutral. We turn the key as if we're starting the car, so we're actually turning it all the way in second position, and then we're pressing the engine start button. The engine fires up to life. As of this video, the first drive in the spring, 33,242 miles. I just aired down the tires. I always pump them up. You're supposed to have 32, so put the windows up here so we don't get wind. I pump them up to 37 for the winter, always at least 5 over so the tires don't flat spot. I actually, to plug in stuff, the outlet is actually back here. So I use one of those controller things to get it to the front here, an extender, and then I can plug in my radar detector and also my phone. It's a 6-speed manual. This is an AP2 car, so the red line is 8,000 instead of 9,000. The car is nice and warmed up. Now today I actually filmed a 992 Turbo S in a 997 GT3, so this car feels real slow. But if I don't drive any fast cars and I just drive this in isolation, especially with the windows down, it feels like a quick car when you're in that VTEC. The VTEC kicks in at about 5,800 instead of 6,800. The AP1s go to 9,000, so they lowered the red line, gave you an extra 15 foot-pounds of torque, which you probably don't feel, and then they raised the VTEC starts 1,000 RPM earlier approximately and ends 1,000 RPM sooner, so it's a little more livable and you get to run into the VTEC more often. Never been a convertible guy until I owned an S2000, and even, this is my third S2000, even in the first two I didn't put the roof down too often, but now I'm getting into the convertible life, especially when it's a 70-degree day like today. Now the reason you drive this car is to hear the sounds and the visceral nature of it. Like I said, it's not the fastest. It's actually quite comfortable for what it is, and you would swear, if you didn't know anything, you would swear this has hydraulic steering. Now we just spent about $3 grand in maintenance, changing all the fluids, oil change. I think we changed the brake fluid, and the reason that necessitated the repair wasn't those things, because most of those I can even do myself. It was just that the clutch compressor for the AC unit went out, so I blew the belt, blew the compressor, blew the pulley, and that was the majority of that repair. Then while I had to get towed to the Honda dealership. This was like last October, November, after I just spent $4 grand on the NSX with timing belt and O2 sensors and doing all the fluid and battery and filters for that. This literally happened the next day. So this has been sitting in my garage all winter, and I can't wait to give it a ride. So we'll do a quick drive here, and there'll just be a quick video driving this car. So it's actually got to be careful. Oh, the pedals are small. The place for heel toe with the brake and gas isn't perfect. So I always got to remember kind of to roll my foot over. I have a size 13 foot. But it's comfortable. And you would never know, like I was saying before, that it has electric steering. If I told you, you would swear that this steering is hydraulic. I forget. Same thing with the NSX. So here you have electric steering in the early 2000s, right? And it's better than electric steering on most new cars today. And again, I hook up my phone here. I have an extender, my radar detector. You definitely need that driving this car. But I'll tell you, where my R8 or my BMW or my 911, you know, when you go 100, it feels like 60. In this car, 60 feels like 100. So it's just an amazing, we'll go up here. It's just an amazing car to drive. This is my first drive of 2022, so I figured I would bring you along with me. Prices have gone out of control. You know, I got this car for a steal with 30,000 miles for like 25 grand. I would say today it's easily worth 35. This is an original pink car, unmodified. I could probably put on, bring a trailer and get 35 or 40 for it, but I wouldn't because I love this car so much, and I really feel like I have the perfect S2000 because it's got 33,000 miles. I could put another 7 or 10 or 15,000 miles. It won't change the value so much. If I had a my previous S2000s were 9,000 miles and 11,000 miles, and every time I drove that car, I devalued it, even though I sold them for good profits. Nothing like it would be compared today. Those are probably $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 cars today. All right, so I just want to take you for a quick spin in my Honda S2000. I can't wait to make more videos with this car for this year. This, like my other cars, are keepers, and I can't wait to, this guy's just kicking a twig in the road, I can't wait to make more videos on it. So thanks as always for your support. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Let me know what car you want to review next, okay? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you, and have a great day.